Awesome. Well, hey everyone, happy Friday. I hope everyone had a great week and welcome to Christine's business launch call. So my name's Allison Fitzpatrick. I live in Windham, New Hampshire. I've been married to my husband for 21 years and I am a mom of a 16 and 17-year-old. And I have been with the Juice Plus company, which we're going to talk about tonight now for over 4 years. And I have just become so super passionate about what the Juice Plus products themselves have done for my family's overall health, and really what this business has done in a way of creating more time freedom, more financial freedom, and just a community that I didn't even know I was missing. I love that I have been able to build a business that offers me flexibility. It provides an additional income for my family. And I love that I found something where I help people on a daily basis and feel really passionate about what I'm doing every single day. So you have been invited because Christine respects you and she loves you and would just love for you to know what we're up to. This will be super fun. It'll be relaxed. You're not going to have to buy anything tonight or sign up for anything tonight. We're just here to share some really great information and to tell some stories. So we hope you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life that may need to hear this message, or maybe it'll resonate with you. So I always like to kick off the call with a question. And that question is, would you agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? I think probably everybody could agree that being healthy is a challenge these days. We all want to look good. We all want to feel good. We all want to live a long, happy, healthy life. And we know it's our job to try to make that happen, but we also know it can be complicated. It can be unpleasant, and it can be very confusing because there is just so much information out there that we never really know what information to listen to. So that's kind of where we come in. We are part of a mission called the Healthy Living Revolution, and Christine and Melissa, who's also on the call, and I, along with thousands of others, are part of this unique community where together we're taking our health back and just inspiring others to do the same in ways that are simple, ways that are doable, and fun, because we got to have a little fun in life, right? So the goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside individuals and families who want better health. We meet them where they're at, and we just empower positive changes along the way. So I'm going to take you through 3 doorways that we use to inspire healthy living around the world. And that is our free resources, it's nutritional support, and then also the organization that makes all of this happen. So first, our free resources. Our Healthy Living Revolution team has created a selection of really fantastic resources for individuals and families to use. We have cookbooks of clean and easy recipes. We have short webinars on trending health topics. We have a home fitness series, and we have this really great Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of just active, healthy children with a positive body image and really good nutritional habits. So you'll definitely want to look at these resources, and we can make sure that Christine gets you the link to that website as well. And I apologize for the barking dogs in the background if you can hear them. So the second way we are committed to helping others is through nutrition, which is really the foundation of good health. We know that the most important thing we can do is flood our bodies every day with raw fruits, vegetables, and berries, right? We always hear everybody say, eat more plants. We hear that all the time. And they're not just good for you, but they're absolutely critical when it comes to our bodies thriving and being in really good health. So we're supposed to be eating a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day, but there's actually very few people who do that. So I always have everybody make a fist. If you make a fist, that is your serving size of fruits and vegetables. So think about this past week, it's Friday. How many times, each day did you get 13 of your fist size of plants, right? It's really hard. And I think even the best eaters need help. So that's why we're so thankful to offer nutritional support with something called Juice Plus. So I'm going to pass it on over to Melissa, where she's going to take you through the details of our Juice Plus products. Just make sure you unmute yourself, Melissa.
All righty. Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa Damaso. I live in Hampshire. Christine and I met about 15 years ago. We were both athletic trainers, and now we've both become nurses. So I just want to go over some of the products. They're very simple. There's not a long line of products, but so Juice Plus has over 30, if I can grab them all in my hand, 30 different raw vine ripened whole foods that are seen here. in the red, green, and berry. There are fruit, veggie, and berries. They're non-GMO, NSF certified, which is better than organic, more stringent guidelines. And we like to call it our salad in a capsule. So it's important to understand the process that plants that go through the encapsulated process. And it's put into a capsule or gummy, all these products here, chewable form. So it's good for kids as well if they can't swallow the capsule. So first of all the fruits and veggies and berries are completely vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed, and then they're picked at their peak of ripeness. So you may see in the produce aisle, your bananas are green. They're picked before their peak of ripeness, and their nutrition isn't always there. That's different than what's in our capsule. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is a better than simply just juicing them, because we use the entire fruit and vegetable, the peels, the leaves, the seeds, whenever possible, which provides the most nutrition. So say take an orange from your produce aisle. For example, 80% of that vitamin C is found in the peel. And I don't know about any of you, I'm not munching on the peels to get the rest of that vitamin C. So that's all found right in your capsule, which is great. So taking all that ground up product, it's slowly dehydrated at a low temperature. So it's preserving all the live nutrients into the capsule and those chewables, as I showed you. So another reason why I love Juice Plus is that it's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world, with 38 published studies in peer-reviewed journals, with several more on the way in the near future. And as a nurse, I'm sure Christine can agree, I really value that in a product. Another important thing is that it's just food. It's not a vitamin. As you can see on the back, if I can zoom in here, it just is a nutrition fact. It's not a supplement label. And then you'll also see that it's a flip top. So, which is another thing that's important for me with little kids hanging around my house. They can't overdose on this, and you don't have to worry about calling poison control or anything like that. So with the nutrition label, which is different than vitamins, it's the same label that you find on a frozen bag of broccoli that in the grocery store. The government considers this food. Again, there's no warning label. It's safe for all people, all ages, pregnant and nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. Along with the Juice Plus fruit and veggie capsules, we also have our line of omegas. And again, on the back here, you can probably see, I'll hold it up. It's a vegan capsule. It's made from 6 plant sources that are both sustainable and safe. They contain a full spectrum of 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 oils that are encapsulated, again, at low temperatures. So it doesn't ruin, they're very delicate oils. It doesn't ruin the integrity of the oil there. And then the biggest thing, I don't know if anyone's taken a fish oil capsule before, but there's no fishy burps, which is a bonus. So those are our quad blend there. And then on to other products, we have chocolate and vanilla shakes. They come in little sachets like this, or you can get it in a big pouch. I like these for on the go. It is vegan as well. It's gluten-free. It's a food protein with fiber, amino acids. Again, there's fruits and veggies in these, so you're getting an additional 15 plants on top of the already 30 in the capsules. It's a great quick breakfast, a post-workout recovery. I like to make protein balls with them, pudding, and my son loves them in waffles and pancakes. So he's getting extra veggies, which are not easy in a toddler. And then on to our last thing, sorry for all the shuffling around, we have our tower garden, which is another excellent way to help people add more whole food into their diet. It's aeroponically grown. So you can see the water basin on the bottom. It has no soil. There's 20 different little spots where you can grow a variety of fruits and vegetables. The water is filtrated from the bottom of the basin up through the top and trickles down on all of the roots. There are two different types of tower gardens that are offered. One is that can be grown both indoors and outdoors, and then there's just a home edition, which is nice for people that are living in urban settings, and it's a little bit smaller. So outside it can be in the spring and the summer, and then you can bring it in again in the winter time, and you can have fresh produce 365 days a year. And then lastly, because I don't want to waste anybody's time, we have a 10-day jumpstart program called the Shred 10, and I'm just going to grab some guides and cookbooks here. So what it is, I'm going to hold this up here, is it's just a jumpstart. It's a really fun way to have a supportive community if you are trying to change lifestyles. There's an array of recipes if cooking, off the top of your head is not your thing. And what's nice about it is that, again, you have that supportive community. It is a free guide along with the products. And it's just a nice way that's not a fad diet. It's a detox reset, and it's a new sustainable lifestyle that we like to do once a month. So that's just another addition onto the product. So I won't talk anymore. I want to pass it over to Christine and just let her share how this has impacted her life so far.
Sorry, having mute issues. All right, so I started this adventure in August, but I had been watching Melissa post about it for however long she had been doing it. I think, and what I liked most about it was mostly her food plates that she would take pictures of. I was like, oh wow, that looks really good. But actually, I have been feeling exhausted for, I think, ever. And all my doctors could say was, well, you're a single mom and you're a night nurse, so you're supposed to be tired. I don't buy it. So I kept doing some research and looking into different things, and just, I felt tired. I felt sluggish. I felt foggy, especially after working overnight. I mean, I know that your body's not supposed to do that, but when you get enough sleep, you should be okay. And I was incredibly foggy. And then really what was the big thing that kind of threw me for a loop was last August, I was very sick. I had the worst case of tonsillitis my doctor had ever seen. And I knew I wasn't taking care of myself. It was kind of a wake up call. I wasn't sleeping enough. I wasn't eating well enough. I do live at home with my parents, as you all know, and my brother cooks for us, and he's an amazing cook. But I just didn't feel like I was getting what I should be getting. Knowing everything that I know about nutrition, health, and wellness, and fitness, and everything, I just didn't feel like I was doing what I should be doing. And then, but I wanted to be able to have a support system and do something that my daughter could also do, that, I could be a role model for Ava and having a healthy lifestyle and making sure she gets all her fruits and vegetables and everything, which I know she doesn't, or she didn't. So I kept following Melissa and kept following. And then finally, COVID hit, and then I was like, oh, immune system. So I started taking vitamin D like it was my job. And I finally ended up talking to Melissa in August and saying, okay, so what is this? Tell me all about it. Sign me up. Where do I go? So I started taking Juice Plus in August. And I will say about maybe 3 to 4 weeks in, I was not tired as much anymore. I work 4 in a row, 12s, overnights. And by night 4, I did not feel like I was hit by a bus. I did not feel like I was run over by a train. Um, I felt great. I, came home in the morning and was like, oh, I don't really have to just like drag myself to bed. I was able to stay up a little bit, which was good because remote learning and Ava was a process. So that's continued. I feel like I'm getting more sleep. I feel like my body can fight whatever it needs to fight, I don't have brain fog anymore. I used to, especially working, and having an 11-year-old, I felt like I was in a fog and didn't know what was happening. And I am now not as foggy. And it's been great. Ava's been taking it. She takes the capsules because she got braces, and she's afraid that the gummies are going to be too sticky. So she takes her Juice Plus every day, like clockwork. I don't know if she's really felt any kind of difference. I don't think she's really probably noticed anything. I just noticed like she's more focused, and she's just, I think she's healthier. My skin is a little bit better. I do have mask knee. I feel like I'm 12 again, but that's from wearing a mask all the time. But I felt like it was a no-brainer for me to get involved because it was all natural, whole foods, no chemicals or anything. It wasn't synthetic. It was all from the environment. And I just feel that was more of that kind of got me, that kind of hooked me, where it was NSF certified and everything. So that's kind of my story, I guess. I feel that it's a great product. I feel great. The community that I have become friends with is wonderful. They're very supportive. They're fun. I did the Shred 10 last time, not as well as I did the first time. Because it's hard. It's kind of an elimination thing, and I'm not ready to give up my coffee fully. So, but yeah, it's been great. So I guess that's my story. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Christine. Yeah, I love your story. And I think that, it's funny. I remember when my kids were younger and I was just tired all the time. And I remember I would talk to my doctor and they'd be like, well, you're a mom of young kids. Of course you're going to be tired. And I kind of look back now. I wish Juice Plus was in my life when my kids were younger, because I look back now, and while it is common, for people to be tired all the time, right? Because we're all busy people. It's very common. People are walking around tired all the time. People are walking around sick all the time, getting colds all the time. It's not normal, right? So it's common, but it's not normal to be that way. And it doesn't have to be that way. So, we know that food is fuel, and we know that the more we fuel our bodies with good foods, that the better we're going to feel. We're going to have better energy. We're going to sleep better. Our skin is going to be better. It's, when you're flooding your body with this rainbow of fruits and vegetables and that synergy of everything working together and that compound effect over time, only good things are going to happen, right? And, like you said, just being a good role model for kids, for your daughter. And I know I feel the same way as well for my kids. I want to live a happy, healthy life, and I want to kind of show them the way. And I love that my kids can take this every single day too. My kids have been taking it for 4 years. And while, they're not intuitive enough to know and see and feel the differences, I can tell you my kids haven't been on antibiotics in over 4 years, and they grew up antibiotic kids, with strep all the time and sinus infections and, all sorts of things. And they have gotten little colds here and there, but that's about it. So it has strengthened all of our immune systems. I used to get chronic sinus infections myself and haven't gotten any in the past 4 years. So it's lots of great things, and we don't always feel prevention coming on. So people might, take this and say, well, I don't feel anything, but Juice Plus is really working at the cellular level to change your body. And so again, we don't always feel those things happening. I was on high blood pressure medication for 10 years. And after being on Juice Plus for 2 years, I was able to get off my high blood pressure medication. I didn't feel that happening, but it happened. So it is doing a lot of really great things. So thank you for sharing your story. And I am just going to kind of switch gears really quickly. Now that you've heard about our amazing products, we wanted to just quickly talk about the Juice Plus business and our community, which we've talked about our community a little bit. But the main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that about 80% of the Juice Plus products are used by very happy customers who have no affiliation with the company at all. And those serving those who are people who have partnered with the Juice Plus company, like myself and Christine and Melissa, as a business opportunity. So we're paid to do a lot of good. We're paid to help people find their health and find their happiness. So as you listen to the business, and again, hear Christine's business story, you may think of someone in your life who may need to hear this, or maybe it'll resonate with you as well. So we're first going to address two common questions about the Juice Plus company. First is, how does it work? The business is open to anyone ages 18 or older. It is called a virtual franchise, and it only costs $52 a year to own your own franchise. As partners of the company, we have our own online virtual office. We have a personal website, and we can run our business from any device anywhere. So I know that we all, carry around one of these. I basically run my business from my phone. So I've done it in Carline for the kids. I've done it sitting at the beach. I've done it sitting in my backyard. I've run my business in the line at the grocery store. So really, wherever I want to do business is where I can do business. We earn residual income simply by sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth and sharing our stories like we're doing tonight. Juice Plus manufactures the product, they deliver, they build, they collect, all from the customer. So we don't do any of that ourselves. We do not carry any inventory in our homes. The only Juice Plus we carry in our house is the Juice Plus we're eating ourselves every single day. And one thing I absolutely love about the company is that all commission levels are permanent. So there's never any quotas you need to meet. There's no minimums or anything like that each month that you need to meet. So everybody that comes into this business can really go at their own pace. And we as a team just meet everybody where they're at. And lastly, there's no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. So the Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries and expanding as we speak. And so you can have customers and team from really all over the world. Besides our products, the Juice Plus company has been around for 50 years. And by our president and founder, Jay Martin, who is still at the helm today. We're a privately held multi-billion-dollar company. And when you reach the top level of our company, which is called National Marketing Director, there's actually a full family benefits package. So that includes medical, dental, disability, life insurance, long-term care, chiropractic, prescriptions, college assistance, like you name it. It's a really amazing package that we have at the top level. And then our business can be used to produce short-term cash, or it can be used as a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. So not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living around the world, but they're also known as a company with a heart. They have impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus through our Healthy Starts for Families program. So I know Melissa mentioned that we have chewables for kids. So kids can take chewables, or they can take capsules if they're older kids as well. And what the company has been doing is they've been doing this 25-year health study where they're finding that kids that take Juice Plus, they are sick less, they have less doctor visits, they miss school less, they start to crave more fruits and vegetables and less junk food. So with every adult order, you can actually sponsor a child to take Juice Plus for free for 4 years. So as long as the adult is ordering, the child will get their Juice Plus for free. So, my husband and I have been on Juice Plus for 4 years, and my kids have been on Juice Plus for free for 4 years, which is absolutely amazing. They are also the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon, and they're highly involved with the Boys and Girls Club and Volunteers of America, and they have gotten tower gardens in many of the clubs around the United States. So they donate gardens to a lot of the Boys and Girls Clubs around the US. So if anyone wants any information on how Juice Plus is making a difference in these places, we're happy to send you that information as well. And then I'm just going to turn it again over to Christine to tell us why you said yes to the business and what you're excited about there.
All right. Well, I said yes, kind of blindly, but it's actually working out pretty good. So as a nurse, like when I became a nurse, I knew I could kind of pick my schedule. Like I work 3 12s, or 4 in a row or whatever. But to get that extra little boost of income, I'd have to pick up other shifts, which is fine because I love to work. But, and as you all know, living at home, I'd like to have my own place, whether I rent or buy or whatever. And in the market right now, as I see it, there's not much out there that a single parent nurse can afford at all. So I saw this as an opportunity to gain extra income where I didn't have to pick up extra shifts. So I didn't have to be away from Ava as much. I could just do my regular 3 12s, and then I can do this, like Allison said, I can sit in the car pickup line and do this, or I can be in the grocery store, or I can pretty much do it anywhere. And that's what I really liked about it, was that it is flexible enough for me to be able to do anywhere. I don't have to go to this job. And the opportunity to get some supplemental income, whether it be just for just putting it away to buy a house, or Ava's got braces, I can use it to help offset the cost of her braces, or I can, Christmas or whatever. But that's why I said yes, because I felt that it was more important for me to be around as much for Ava as I can. Since before I was a nurse, as an athletic trainer, I was hardly ever around. I had games every night. I had games every Friday night, weekends, travel, all that. So becoming a nurse and working my 3 days and then having this on the side affords my ability to spend more time with her, and which is what I really want. So
I love that. I love that. Thank you, Christine. And yeah, that's a huge why, just wanting more family time, wanting to be around, for your daughter more, and just having more time freedom, right? And to do the things that you want to do and the things that you love. And this is, so many people come into this business for so many different reasons. And I love that. And it's, I think the one thing that we all have in common, no matter what, is that we all love helping people. We're all passionate about health. We're all passionate about our own health, our family's health, our friends. So you get to do a business and build a business where, you're making a difference in people's lives, just as you do as a nurse, every single day, but you get to do it on your own time and your own hours and, all of that kind of stuff too. So we're super happy you said yes and that you joined our team. So thank you. So before we wrap it up, I just want to thank everyone again for joining us tonight. I know it's Friday night. It's probably been a long week, right? So, and I know everybody's lives are busy. So we appreciate you hopping on to listen to what we're all up to. And I know Christine really appreciates it as well. And we're just excited to network with different people. So those are the people who are ready to take their health to the next level, whether it's to check out our free resources or to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. Juice Plus only costs a few dollars a day. Kids get it for free, like I mentioned, and it really is the simplest and most convenient and affordable way to just get massive amounts of good nutrition into our busy bodies. You know, and we're also looking to network with anyone wanting to earn a stable residual income in order to expand their options, you know, while making a difference in people's lives. I love personally that my paycheck is a direct reflection of how many people I'm helping get healthier. That's a really cool thing to feel every single day. You know, and this business, again, like I said, is really for anyone, you know, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're in a profession that you love, but you're looking for an additional source of income. It's great for college kids, you know, as a side gig, or maybe you're in a job that you don't love and you're looking to make a change. So it really is absolutely for everyone. We have so many different backgrounds of people on our team. And you know, it's such a supportive and amazing community, like we've mentioned before. So, you know, we just ask you to ask yourself, you know, who do I know who may need this in their life? You know, what if Juice Plus can help them in their health journey? What if Juice Plus can help you in your journey? And if you think of someone, we just ask you to connect them to Christine, and she can help guide them in the right direction. So that's all we got, everybody. Do you have any final thoughts, Christine, before we hop off the call?
I just wanted to thank everybody for coming and listening and supporting, and it just really means a lot. So thanks, guys.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to stop the recording.